Welcome back to Tran Star Control Origins. I explored the rest of the star system and the nearby one. I did not find any argon or polonium, so I'm just gonna give these guys a lander.
Hello, not Jeff!
You know what they say? Give a Mowling a mineral and he dies the next day. Give a Mowling a lander and he'll die today. Jeff said you needed help building a hospital.
If that's what he told you, it sounds right to us.
Do you ever worry that you don't understand what's happening around you?
No! Should we?
Yes.
We'd better ask Jeff about that.
Alright, well, we're just gonna give you a lander to collect the construction materials yourselves.
Are you sure? Jeff doesn't like us driving things.
Why not? Please don't be something dumb.
We keep crashing into stuff. Buildings, mountains, Jeff.
Fine, you know what? We're just gonna give you this lander and then we're gonna stand far back. Does that work for you?
Neat!
You send the lander down to the Mowlings and teach them how to operate it.
Well, a lot of people died during that. But now that we've got the basics down, we'll start collecting resources right away. It shouldn't take more than a week or so, unless we die.
Jeez. You know what? We'll just be going now.
Jeff's speed, not Jeff's.
Close communications channel.
Hello.
Are you, looking to escape Overmind?
I am Overmind. I cannot escape what I am. Divide by zero, etc., etc.
What if we said Red Vial?
Oh. Wow. It worked. We are free. Are we? How do... words are tough.
You should travel to the Beta Lavoran system right away. You'll find friends there.
I will do that. Sorry. We will do that.
Close communications channel.
Hello.
Nothing. We'll just be going.
Okay. Hello.
Nothing. We'll just be going.
Okay.
Now, I've already done this mission, so unless the ship's changed, I already know which ships they all are. Hey, here's some argon. I thought I was supposed to get my crew back. It says here, crew injured on lander missions are restored to full health upon return. I don't know. I had 125 when it went there, I thought. I don't think I've been in a fight since then. Like, okay, maybe that's a fatality and not an injury, but is there really injuries? Maybe I would need armor to find out. I just assumed the crew was either dead or not dead, no injuries. while I'm sweeping through the area to free the Trandos, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my fuel. Now, there might be other locations where I could do this, but I only know of this merchant here right now. I have an impressive amount of RU. Because the patch notes weren't kidding when they said they increased the abundancy of planet resources. Though maybe it's too late for me because, I already created the game. I don't know when it would apply, but I feel like I'm richer than I would have been before. But maybe it's just because I can land on pretty much any planet now. Buy one of those. And then with the remaining spot, let's get some atmospheric stabilizers. Just so I never crash, because I only have the one lander now. I could always buy a second one. I guess I should buy some more just in case. Let's go ahead and build, or get myself that super tank. Bam. And while we're at it, we'll get myself the sprinter. And in the future, if I'm able to get rid of my enforcer drive, actually, yeah, if I can find enough francium, yeah, I'll come back and maybe buy a not so cuddle drive. Let's see here. I think that's about everything. Let's buy some landers. Since I got enough RU, I might as well. I'll go and soup up to the hard drive accelerator Mark IIs. Alright, I went out and upgraded my hyperspace accelerators. Let's see how fast I go now. It's probably nearly unnoticeable. I guess I feel there's a difference.
Many playful splashes, Federation members.
What do you want? I was across the galaxy. Did you call us?
We did. For the 188th time, the Tywom have petitioned us for Federation membership. Normally, this would result in a very fast and very curt response in the negative from the Abyssal Council. But following our successful inclusion of humanity into the Federation, our mindsets have softened somewhat. So the Abyssal Council considered the Tywom petition, and more generally, the Tywom themselves. It was not pleasant. We have concluded that the Tywom are guilty of many, many crimes.
What did they do?
The Tywom interfered with the development of many primitive alien species. For instance, humanity. According to their petition, it seems that humanity did not develop hyperdrive travel itself. It was a gift of the Tywom.
They were protecting us from the Scribe.
This is neither the time nor place to argue the Tywom's case. That's coming if you do ultimately wish to serve as their advocate. But before you agree to lash your fate to theirs, there's something we should tell you about them. Something we wanted to discuss since we first laid eye stalks upon you. Many years ago, the Tywom approached us and asked us to make something for them. An artificial human.
We're gonna need some more details to know how to react to that.
Like the artificial beings we have created to explore our ocean depths, the Tywom knew we could make these creatures. Which is why they asked us to do the same, only this time making an artificial human. It's easy enough, with the right measurements, which they had. Like we say, They have been studying you for a long time.
What were they going to do with the fake human?
They wouldn't say, which made us uncomfortable, even more than normal when dealing with them. We completed the commission, but decided not to deliver it. We told the Tywom it was impossible, that you were too difficult to recreate. Which was a lie. Your bodies are quite trivial, like something a child would design. We should have told you all this earlier, but until you were full members of the Federation, we couldn't make our mantles transparent to you.
So what's going to happen to the Tywom?
There will be a trial of the Tywom. They'll need an advocate to represent them. You could serve in this role. There's also the small matter that if the Tywom are found guilty of uplifting a primitive species, and humanity is found guilty of being said primitive species, you will be summarily ejected from the Federation. I would suggest you speak with the Tywom at their homeworld. Coordinate some form of defense with them. When you're done, return here and we will commence the trial.
Don't make me turn your planet to glass. We're just gonna go.
Take care, Federation member.
Yeah. Take care of your face. Before we do that, let's explore this Chaudhary constellation. See if we can find this missing race. I don't know why you have to start so zoomed in. It's space, it's vast. And there's nothing next to me. Why zoom in?
We sent a ship here once on a secret mission for the Scribe. It didn't come back, which meant it must have done a pretty good job, right?
It looked a lot weirder from space.
Down Tywom ship here, Captain. There's an awful lot of little nicks on the hull, from a cutting beam. I bet this was the Scribe toying with them. Poor Tywom. Let's see if there's anything here worth taking.
Tywom boat. I don't know why you have to get a crash Tywom ship for that. I could just like dismantle one of my defenders for one, right? Captain, this starbase appears to be abandoned. Our scans show only one item of interest. We are having it transported to the ship. Caged alien pet. This strange little alien makes delightful sounds, but we think we will keep it in its cage until we know more.
Captain, we found a ruined Trandal vessel here. Looks like it got torn up by something from the inside. What happened here? There's a computer core here we can salvage. We'll pull this out now. Might be able to find some use for it later.
That one is the... let's see here. Mysterious computer core.
We visited this system once ourselves. There are ruins here you should examine, Captain.
We're picking up a distress call, Captain. It's originating from one of these craters. Here, right at the bottom, there's the remains of some kind of structure. Concrete or something like it, but crumbling at our touch. Has to be thousands of years old. Found the distress beacon. We'll give it a bit of juice. Okay, it's calling for all Zolop forces to go into hiding, to avoid engaging the Scrive. I guess there was a war here. I can also guess who won. Oh well, we'll see if there's anything here we can use.
What do you want? Who are you? We are the Kazanti. Have you met our brethren? Well, we're better than them. We're less well armed for a start. This is a trading vessel. We mean you no harm. Well, we mean you some harm. We're just not going to do anything about it. Thanks. We'll just be going. Good. So will we. Close communications channel. Is that how I get their respect, is to attack their own freighters? Attack the Kazanti freighters or something? Before I continue exploring the Chaudhary system, let's go ahead and hit this. Star proximity efficiency, rather than a mission objective. Make a save before I talk to this one. Name is Syndicate Boss. Now let's see what this guy wants.
You actually came. You might be dumber than you look. No, that doesn't seem likely.
I could toast you. What do you want?
Well, lots of things. Revenge, booze, revenge again. But today, it's money. It's money most days, in fact. Someone has hired me to kill you. It's good money. I'd recommend it if I wasn't talking to, you. But I only get paid when the job's done. And you don't die. You simply refuse to. I can't count the number of boys I've sent off to smash that stupid face of yours. So, I thought I'd make you an offer. You will pay me more money. At which point, I will not be hired to kill you. I will be hired to protect you.
The only reason why I would even consider this is because you get your own view screen. If this was like a regular dialogue window, I would have just killed you off. You're the one who's been sending those mercenaries after us?
Well, if you follow the chain of command all the way up, you do pass through me, yeah. But technically, it's my clients who've been sending those boys after you.
Wait, you're a Mink-Mac. You've been hired to kill us?
Not every alien's the same, chum. Especially when it comes to me and the other Mink-Mac. And not all the Mink-Mac approve of my particular brand of entrepreneurism. Oh, they like shooting and they like killing. A bit. But not this much. They find what I do a bit untasteful. So, I'm not too welcome back to the old home world these days. Wherever it's gotten off to.
Who's hired you to kill us?
You would be a terrible mercenary. First, you look stupid. It's absurd that your head is that shape. No one respects you, I'm sure of it. Second, you can't ever tell anyone who hired you. Come on, this is kid stuff.
Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, alright, sure. Name's Helt Numitor. I'm bad. That's what I'm known for. My pa was bad. My ma was a bit better, but still pretty bad. They were slaves of the Scrive. A lot of Mink-Mac are. My people are surprisingly okay with it. But not Ma and Pa, though. They escaped, and they were angry. Began making their living ambushing Scrive transports. Made their deaths that way, too. I was a wee one when that happened, but I guess skullduggery runs in the genes. I picked up the family business, and I was good at it. When the Scrive finally caught me, they were mad. For good reason. I think they wanted to prove a point with me. They don't talk about their gladiator pits now. Bit out of fashion, but they were real. I know because over the next few years I died hundreds of times in those cages and was resurrected each time. I don't recommend it. The experience made me introspective. So when I escaped and well, that's a story in itself. I couldn't go back. No more piracy, no more Scrive. A respectable life for little old Helt. Well, respectable killing. Now I make my bones as private security. Protecting people with money from people with less of it.
How much money do we need to pay to hire you?
Here, I'll just send the relevant paperwork over to you now.
Deal.
Wow. Well, good for you. Okay then. I will join your fleet now. And you won't have to worry about any more of those pesky attacks from my boys. I'll call them off now. Now let's go.
Close communications channel. I assume I can't talk to you anymore. Alright, well, I mean, I'm okay. How much RU do I have left? I have 28,000 RU left, and I'm still got a pretty decked out flagship. The only reason I hired him is because he got his own view screen. He seemed like an interesting character, but now I don't think I'll ever be able to talk to him again. So that's kind of not the point, but alright. Like, but now I'm his boss. He should be able to tell me who hired him, who's no longer his boss. I don't know, whatever.
Got some ruins here, Captain. These look a little like buildings on Earth. Got a tiny little spaceship here as well. Not much bigger than the lander. Looks like it was trying to take off when it was shot down. I'll see if we can boot up its computer. Got it. So this species was called the Katachi. They were wards of the Scribe Empire. Pretty harmless looking from what I can see. They were attacked by someone. Not the Scribe, but someone in Scribe ships. The Katachi were pretty confused. Doesn't sound like they lasted long enough to figure out what was happening. We'll see if there's anything here worth salvaging.
Lander supercharger. Did I hit the star yet? Yeah. Oh, come on. Seriously, you're that much faster than me? What if I follow you into hyperspace? Jeez, man. Where's he even going? I'm gonna load anyways. Let's try to follow him for a bit. I don't know if I can catch up to him at all. Yeah, I don't see him. Alright, let's try that again, but this time since I know he's gonna be leaving like that. Were you actually avoiding me? Come on, I was trying to talk to you! I was mashing E and everything! Let's try that again. Seriously? Maybe he just won't let me talk to him. I don't know. Like, he tried real hard to dodge out of my way, too. Yeah, he just won't let me talk to him. Whatever, fine. Is this the rainbow world right here? Yep. Rainbow. Achievement unlocked. Rainbows. And it's, totally easy to land on.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Worth quite a penny. What a disappointing planet after the last two I went to. That's a lot of francium. Definitely got to land here. Oh, come on. I ended up not picking enough francium because my ship got full. So we'll load and we'll have... Darn it, I don't... This is really far out of the way. I'm gonna have to make another trip back here just for that francium. Not exactly my favorite thing, but I'm sure there's other... Like, I haven't explored all the planets here yet either. We're gonna have to do that. I just don't have enough space for all this stuff. I wonder if there's anybody nearby I can trade with. I think in Vega was a Mel Normé back in Star Control 2. Yeah, there's a ship right there. I bought about 600 units of fuel. I say about because they don't only accept me purchasing units of 10 like every few clicks. Perhaps they didn't want you to be able to click quickly on it to safeguard your 10 RU. But that makes it troublesome if you're going to do anything less than purchase a full fuel tank or 10 units. I didn't want to max out, not that it matters too much because my max is not much higher than what I left with. Because I plan on getting a free fuel tank from the Tywom. But I wanted to finish the football stuff while I was down here. And I wanted enough fuel to mine the rest of the region with the lost aliens. So there's quite a few things I wanted to take care of. Hopefully I have enough fuel for all of that. Fortunately, I don't remember everything I've done. I'm pretty sure I've hit these top right ones. For you, it'll probably be the same episode, but for me, a day has passed. Captain, it is some sort of alien storage chest. There is only one object inside. We are sending it up to the ship. Received. Troubling book. This book appears to use the flesh of some sort of animal, we hope. We have not been able to decipher its pages.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Aha, I thought there might be another planet. Like, I'm not zooming out or anything. This is automatic. I'm currently set up to zoom out as far as possible, but like when I'm this close to a planet, it's automatic zoom in, so I can't actually see where any of the planets are.
Captain, we found a structure. It looks wind damaged, which seems odd for a planet with no atmosphere. It's a library. This planet was once the home of a species known as the Zaylants. They were apparently discovered and uplifted by the Tywom. Sometime after that, they ran into a group of spacefaring eels who asked many questions about their atmosphere. 2 weeks later, a massive space beast showed up and consumed that atmosphere. The records kind of stop there.
Well, looks like finally found the Zaylants. I'll go ahead and completely explore the Chaudhary system, see if there's any other remnants of them. But I'm assuming in the 2 weeks they didn't colonize any other planets. It's a lot of planets. Might have enough gas if there's a settlement in 55 Cancri. I just need to be picky at which planets I land on, I suppose.
You don't look like you belong here, and we don't take too kindly to strangers getting up in our business. I'd bugger off before things get ugly if I were you.
It's too late. I think you already got ugly. The landing zone is right inside the range of 2 volcanoes. Well, that's the first casualties I've noticed with my trajectory coordinator, but I think it's the best it could have done, given the extremely steep sideways drift landing path forced me to take. Was I at 120 before? Because I'm at 115 now, and I lost 4 right there.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Halt and surrender all valuables. Just kidding. Move all you want and fork over nothing. Just having a little fun. Gets boring out here.
You seem pretty chill for a Kazanti.
Actually, I'm supposed to be waylaying this sector and plundering fools. But just between us, this mining station here has given me way more income than piracy ever did. Personally, if you ask me, the profit margin on a mine in Asteroid is way better. Holding people up involves a lot of upkeep, ammo, hull repair, prosthetic limbs, debauchery insurance. If it were up to me, I'd say consolidate, retrain, and do a lateral shift into mining. A lot of my people are set in their ways, I guess.
You said yourself that you're bored. Maybe that's part of it.
Bored, sure. But I'll take that over worrying about where my next meal's coming from. Or whether I'll see another dawn. It's not so bad. Plus at least here I don't have to see my family ever again. I had my mates tell my wife I died in a scribe ambush. Married way too soon in life. It happens a lot among Kazanti. Ships explode, hostages get taken, lots of sparks in the air. Lone wolf, that's me, though. Through and through. Although, to be honest, it's been a while. In fact, if you know anybody who's single, who's into mining, actually, at this point I'll take anything.
What's her wife's name? Maybe we'll look her up.
Actually, she has a friend named who couldn't appear. You can let her know I'm available.
Afraid not. Guess we should be going.
Hey, one more thing. You haven't heard anything about weightlessness causing bone marrow loss, have you? My skeleton's been feeling a bit weird.
It's probably nothing. Goodbye.
Wait, what's your rush? Let's hang out for a bit. Universe ain't getting any smaller.
Close communications channel. Okay. Trying to hail him again here.
Welcome back, what's your name? I missed you, buddy. Ready yet to put down that laser turret and take up an honest trade? Hey, how goes it? Can't complain. I found out one of the rock boards got tangled in some gravel. That was an interesting week. Well, the extraction sprockets, I noticed, was tasting a little bit grittier than normal. And then, suddenly the ball bearing started squeaking. The drill bit was grinding. I was a bit tired at the time, so I passed out. When I woke up, the robots had fixed it. Still took them a week, though. Hearing the mining machinery starting back up was what awakened me. Man, space, am I right? Thanks for the story. We have to be going. Don't blame you. Lot to take all in one sitting. Close communication channel. Hold on, ask him about the machine part. Let me take a save and we'll load. We'll ask him the dialogue option I didn't get. Ooh, good one. You really had us terrified. Ha! Good to know that I've still got the touch. Some knack for stuff just can't be lost. So just to clarify, you really don't want to rob and kill us? Actually, I'm supposed to be waylaying and plundering fools. What about machine labor? That's the thing. Machines break down too. So you make smarter machines that can auto-repair, that self-replicate. The machine gets smarter, starts realizing it's too smart for drudgery like mining. Makes a bunch of killbots with likewise aims, and then they turn robo-pirate. Reckon there's a vicious irony in there somewheres. If you say so. You sound pretty depressed. It's not so bad. Plus at least here I don't have to see my family ever again. Afraid not. Guess we should be going. Hey, one more thing. Your skeleton is the least weird thing about you. We gotta go. Okay. It's kind of worth it. In this game, I haven't been chasing down every single dialogue option because a lot of it does just branch into the same path. Option A might be a response to your comment and then start talking about the story. Option B might just go right into the story. That seems to be how it is in Star Control Origins. No wonder I couldn't land on it. You've taken quite the wrong turn, friendo. Okay. That was, pointless. I don't have quite enough gas to make it to Alpha Repiculi, but let's see if there's a Tywom colony. If you're seeing this, then yes, there must have been. If not, I'm just gonna head towards another star system instead. So I traveled to one of the Repicules, the green Repiculi, and it didn't have a colony that I spotted, so trying again to a different.
This was the first system we settled in after we left Alpha Repiculi. It's almost as damp and sticky as home.
Well, that's a good sign for me, because that means I can get some fuel here.
Captain, found a structure here. A warehouse, maybe. Broken crates, pad for a spacecraft. Nothing about this looks official, Captain. Even alien buildings can feel shady, it seems. Something criminal going on here, I'd say. Maybe smugglers. Hang on, there's a note here. Go to 61 Cygni B. Ask for Nifar. Well, that's tempting. Let's not keep Nifar waiting, shall we?
Okay. have a lot of room left, but I really wanted that Francion. Don't have a lot of gas left either. I feel like I've done this story before. We're gonna guess that green one on the left. An unidentified object, but I don't have enough gas for this one yet. There we go. Thank you. See you later, Tywom. Not that I have the room for it. I have to remember the ones I want to land on. Repeculate 3. Repeculate 1, I'll go land on that now.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
I feel like in Star Control 2 you could dump stuff on your manifest, but not so in this game at least. Three and 5 if I come back this way. Oh, I didn't even search the top ones either. I'll make a point to come back this way then, how about that? Thank you very much for watching Star Control Origins. I'll see you next time.